Hello everyone, I'm Vikas Mishra, founder of 360 Degree Digital Marketing. So we are going for the talks that 360 Degree presents and inspirational talks with Vikas Mishra. And today we have Piyush Bhatia sir with us, a CEO and founder of institute that also sir is a trainer, and sir is going to tell us about his journey, about his institute, about the certified course and what the achievement and all. So we are going to listen about the Piyush sir inspirational talks with Piyush sir. We are going to start the session. So sir, we are going to ask you some question. It's normal question about your life journey. It's about your company, organization. The main motto of these talks is like we have followers, we have people who can listen you, who can learn from your life, who can learn from your journey. Okay. So I'm going to ask the first question, that is, sir, please tell me about your journey as an entrepreneur, your journey as a career. So we would like to know about you.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you, Vikas, for inviting me for this inspiring talk. And this is a great initiative you are taking.
Yes, sir.
So I was working with Merrill Lynch, JP Morgan, ICICI for 14 years. And these were international leading investment banks. And 14 years I've worked a lot with these banks. And but I come from a business family, so I always wanted to do my own business.
Okay.
So I observed a lot of things that first of all, most importantly, I observed that because of English, I was getting promoted every year, and because of communication as well. And I said, why not do a business of set up a English training centers. So on February 4, 2004, I left Merrill Lynch and I set up a BM English Speaking Institute. Today it has completed 15 years. So that has been broadly my journey till now.
That's great, sir. That's great. Yes. So, sir, that now you say that you are running your institute. Okay. So, just let me know how you started that institute and what's the idea behind that, and how you got a thought that we should start something my own institutes. That we like to know about it.
So because what happened is I was working with Merrill Lynch around in 2003. I made up my mind that next year I should now quit and set up my own business. I come from a business family. I always wanted to set up my own business.
Okay.
So I was looking at many ideas. I realized that my strength is in training and developing people.
Okay.
And as I said, I observed that English and communication was holding a lot of people back. People were not getting promoted because of English and communication. And I observed very strongly that first 5 years, anybody gets a job or survives in a job because they are technically very good. Somebody who knows PowerPoint, somebody who knows designing, somebody who knows accounts. First 5 years is fine. But after 5 years, English and communication play an extremely important role in their career.
Definitely.
That's one. Second, what I realized is when I was surfing through internet, and I had stumbled upon Wikipedia website on 2004, where I was shocked to know that only 7% of Indians speak grammatically correct English.
Yeah.
So I thought, because that, I come from a business family. So I said, wonderful. If I can train 1% Indians, which is 1 crore Indians, and if I charge them 2,000 rupees, it's a 2,000 crore rupees market.
Definitely.
Out of that 2,000 crore market, if I can even get 100 crore market share, it will be a great business idea. So that's how I quit. That's how the idea was born.
Okay, that's great, sir. Like it's a real problem solving skills, and plus we have know the market. Like market has a demand of these things, so that it's very good to start at that particular time. Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, sir, what the hurdles, what the problems that you have faced during this journey? Some of the hurdles that you might be faced in your journey right now.
Yeah, Vikas. So to add to your earlier question, see, when I thought of setting up an English training center, so when I was in Merrill Lynch, I thought I had a lot of corporate experience. I worked for 14 years in a very large corporates. So and I researched around 30 institutes all over Mumbai, and none of them were offering a professional organized English training course. So I wanted to bring that in an English training course. So what I did is I started absolutely with the scratch. I used to take handbills and put it in newspapers. I used to receive calls. I used to talk to the potential customers. I used to train them. I used to give them books, everything I used to do it. So
Okay.
from there I started, and in 3 months the response was so good
Okay.
that I had to hire a institute. So we rented a very small 100 square feet classroom at Kandivali West,
Okay.
and then the rest is history. Then the it was always crowded. First we have 4 batches, 10 batches, 13 batches in a day of 1 hour, and then
Okay.
weekend batches. Then a lot of our people said that set up a center in Andheri. Then we set up in Andheri.
Okay.
Then a lot of them said that set up in Thane, then Dadar.
Okay.
So like that we expanded.
So initially, how many centers, sir, you are running?
So I started with one,
Yes.
and we set up 4 centers. So we have four
That's great.
centers since 15 years. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's great. In Mumbai, different areas.
All in different areas, and each training center has 2 classrooms.
Okay.
So we have, like that.
That's great, sir. That's great. It's within like 15 years around.
Yeah, we've completed 15 years on 4th February
Okay.
2020.
That's great, sir. Okay. Now, like, sir, what is a present? Like, present, we can see it's a COVID-19 situation and the market is down, and we are the institute, we are running an institute, you are running an institute. So, basically, what happened is, like, we have to shut down the institute due to COVID-19, and let's say, like, when it started, we haven't don't know. So, what is your plan? What you are doing currently in order to, like, the students we can train? Yes, sir. Yeah.
So it is not about COVID-19, and it's not about we being forced to set up closed down centers. 2 years back, we had initiated online trainings. We had recorded a lot of our online training lessons. We have also initiated a separate course called English 99. In addition to that, one of our trainer had trained 2 teams of software developers in Kerala using Zoom 1 year back. All our training manuals were ready online. We already had around 100 online tests ready. So a lot of and my trainers, a team of my 40 trainers,
Okay.
they all are very well versed with Zoom because we used to do conference call meetings
Okay.
on Zoom. And since we are training centers are all over Mumbai, traveling in Mumbai is difficult. We used to do a lot of monthly meetings on Zoom. So
Okay.
my trainers were used to this technology.
Okay.
So because what happened on 21st, we actually closed down our centers,
Yes.
and on 22nd of March, so 21st March, we closed down centers because of COVID. 22nd March, we onboarded more than 70% of the students online next day itself because they were all connected on WhatsApp through trainers. And this trainer said, okay, this is the login ID, this is the password, come online and we'll train you. And most of them came online. Some of them who had net connection issues, some of them who were traveling, some of them who were not comfortable, they could not join in. But most of them, and a lot of them have now almost kind of completed their course.
Okay.
So that's how it is.
Yeah. So you are already prepared about the digital platform, and then it's very easy for us to go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great, sir. So, sir, from many days I'm following you on Facebook or I'm seeing your updates. So I just seen the update of 30 days challenge. So can you tell me what's the challenge of 30 days?
Yeah. So in this pandemic period, my team has and we have together come up with a very new product, fresh new product, and which is a 30-day online English course. We've named it Kaun Bolega English, and it is about taking a 30-day challenge, 30-day English challenge. So what happens is a lot of people have been delaying learning English, and right now they have all the time. So we've given them a target of learning English in 30 days. And the interesting part is, before even we launch it, more than 70 people have signed up for this course. And you have to upload one video every day of your speech, and a trainer will make corrections. And your video has to be uploaded in a closed Facebook group. So you are very safe. It doesn't go public. But and then we give you feedback on your grammar, pronunciation, confidence, body language, eye contact. And already people have started getting phenomenal results in that group. So that's the 30-day challenge. Yeah.
Okay, that's great, sir. Like it's like you can judge people, you can tell them what their problems is there, how they can overcome with the spoken English and pronunciation, everything that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, sir. Even I will like to try with you, because sometimes I want to learn the things. Yes.
Most welcome, Vikas.
Yes, sir. So we have one of the personal question from you. What do you think are the lessons you have learned after managing a training business with 5 centers for 15 years? How did you manage it?
So I think one of the challenge in any training business is how do you produce results?
Okay.
How do you produce results? And now, and results are most important because this is a service industry. This
Yes,
is not a product where we are delivering a product.
definitely.
So I have used, and my team has we have used all our experience to create manuals, systems. We have books where trainers have to write feedback every day. So we've created all the systems around creating results for our customers. And producing results is the most important thing in our training industry. That's what we've learned and understood.
Okay. It's I understand, sir. Like competitions are there, and in this competition, we have to come up with the results. And once you deliver the result, then definitely all you have is like good market.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. And also, sir, like when I have personal question with you, you have published an Amazon best bookseller, and PM Narendra Modi and Narayan Murthy has sent letters praising that book. Can you tell me more about that? What about the story behind this?
Actually, what happened is I my on my YouTube channel there are 200 plus videos, but
Okay,
my most popular videos were on interview skills.
okay,
So then I thought, why not? And a lot of my current past students used to say that why don't you write a book on interview
okay,
skills? So that's how I ended up publishing a book called Get Your Dream Job
okay,
on interview skills. It took
okay.
me around 2 months, more than 2 months to write the book. Then we published it. And the moment we uploaded on Amazon, in 3 days, it was one of the bestseller books that we had.
That's
And we had sent this copies of book to a lot of celebrities, sports celebrities, and
okay.
key important people. And we got letters of appreciation from Prime Minister's office. And we got a letter of appreciation from Narayan Murthy, who is one of
That's
my role
that's
models. We
that's
also
great,
got a
sir.
call from Sachin Tendulkar's
Okay,
office,
okay,
and we were waiting for the letter, but somehow we could not find time to sign that letter. So that's what it. And more than the letters, it is actually the people who have read the book have found it really very beneficial.
okay. That's great, sir. So, sir, from that I can understand that as an entrepreneur can write the book. Like, should entrepreneur try to write the book?
Of course, yes. As an entrepreneur, we need to understand one thing that we've gathered a lot of knowledge. Now, we may be in any domain. We've gathered a lot of knowledge. A,
Yes,
the knowledge of the domain. B, on how to run a business. Now, right now, you're documenting my experience. Now,
yes,
this documented experience can really help somebody to inspire them to learn something. Whatever lessons I have learned, they can learn by listening to my interview. Similarly, when I publish a book, what I'm leaving is I'm helping somebody else to learn from my experiences.
yes,
That's one.
definitely.
Second, for a lot of in lot of industries, when you publish a book, you establish yourself as an authority in that subject, so
Yes,
it helps you to get that kind of visibility.
definitely, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so, sir, you have a lot of experience. As again, we have to learn from you. We have a lot of experience. So, can you tell me, like, what is the as an entrepreneur, what skills do people have in order to pursue as an entrepreneur in their life?
Okay, as an entrepreneur,
Yes,
one has to first have passion.
passion.
Okay, so you need to have a passion to help solve a problem of a customer. So
Okay.
rather than that, I would say that if I want to be an entrepreneur today, and if I don't have any background, I should first identify my target customer and what problem I'm going to solve.
Okay.
So what is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur takes one problem and puts all his or her energies to solve that problem. You
Okay.
may be producing water, you may be selling t-shirts, or you may be making softwares or teaching English. So you're solving a particular problem. So you
Definitely.
need to put in your entire passion, your life, your efforts into solving that problem for your target audience.
Okay. Okay. So this definitely it's really important as I'm also a entrepreneur, I can visualize all the things, and I'm also I have my passion, so that's why I'm doing good. And I understand passion is really important for entrepreneur. Yeah. Yeah, so it was really great experience with us talking to you. So I think so. You should like to whatever you should like to share something to the users. They are seeing the interactions. You can if you want to tell something, you can tell them. Yes.
Yeah, I think when I was going to publish a book, and I
Yes.
attended a workshop on why should you publish a book, and when the speaker asked us, all of us, why you want to publish a book, he said always have two reasons.
Yes.
First reason, I've always said, as an entrepreneur also, whenever you want to do something, you need to have two reasons, two objectives why you want to do something. One is what you are going to give to the customer,
Okay.
and second is what are you going to get in return.
Okay.
So we should always remember to balance also in between both. That if I'm going to train, 1 crore Indians in English fluency, what do I really want in return? I want in return is 100 crore turnover. So I think both we need to keep a balance between both, right? So that's the message I have for all.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. So it's a great interaction with you, sir. And definitely, even I have learned many things from you. And maybe the user that they are looking videos, they might be getting some of the experience from your end. So just we can conclude the topics. And it was really a great experience with you, sir. And hope all the best for the future. And definitely, there's a lot of things that we would like to learn from you.
Thank you, Vikas, for this excellent opportunity.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Bye.